This is Scott from Scott Shot Media and the Mountain Dispatch. Today is Monday, March 29th, and this is what is happening on the mountain. Four Caltrans projects might be affecting your commute today, three of them during the day, one overnight. Most of these are the usual suspects. Stick around and we'll go into greater detail with them. No major CHP incidents to report so far today. We do have a wind advisory in effect from tomorrow morning through Wednesday afternoon. It shouldn't be super strong winds, but we'll keep you updated on that. We are currently under a low fire risk, partly because of these winds, Santa Ana like winds, drying out, no recent moisture, at least not significant. The storms that we've been having, the last few storms, haven't produced a whole lot of rain or snow, and so it hasn't affected the fuel moisture content significantly. We're still at an average fire risk for the next few months, and the ongoing fire restrictions for a moderate fire danger are still in place on the forest floor. 10 crimes were reported on the mountain over the weekend. There are currently 8 Southern California Edison maintenance outages going on right now, affecting about 326 customers. Some of that power is actually being restored right now, and most everybody will have their power back on by 4:30. Lastly, 4 new COVID 19 cases reported in the past 2 days, and unfortunately, one new death reported as well. Brings us to about 21 active cases on the mountain. Some communities have dropped in the 4-tier system. Some have elevated a little bit on the 4-tier system. So we'll post that graphic. So if you're interested how your community is doing with regards to new COVID cases, you can see that. So that's what I have for you today. If you'd like to stick around, we'll go into greater detail, starting with traffic. Highway 18, a couple of construction projects from about halfway down at Cloudland Truck Trail to 44th Street down in San Bernardino. You'll lose a lane for guardrail repair, and that's both up, down, and downbound. So pack a little patience. Road is open, but there may be some slowing through the area, and definitely be slow for the cone zone. Also, in both directions of the 18 in the Big Bear Lake area between Talbot and Catalina. You're down to traffic control, one lane with flagging operations for some maintenance operations going on. And then the ongoing emergency work on State Route 38 between Jenks Lake and Old Mill Creek. And that's especially, it says it's supposed to go until about 8 o'clock tonight, which is kind of unusual. So maybe some extended work going on there tonight. And then overnight tonight, you might lose an interchange from the 330 to the 210 as Caltrans crews are widening the 210 down below. Weather is pretty nice today. Tomorrow morning, early in the morning, we will see some increased gusts possible on the mountain, especially on the rim, across the ridge tops, and in the canyons. So we have a wind advisory in effect from tomorrow morning to Wednesday afternoon. After that clears out, we are in for some maybe a little chilly temperatures, a little slightly below average, but a lot of sunshine scheduled for this week. You can see region wide, we have some winds scheduled for tomorrow and Wednesday, and again Sunday and Monday, and maybe some warming temperatures down below as well. Although up here it'll be pretty cool for the next week or so. No significant fire danger going on right now. We are at little fire risk on the mountaintop for the next 7 days. That's average for this time of year, and will remain average for the next few months. And the San Bernardino National Forest is under moderate fire danger. We had 10 crimes reported on the mountain over the weekend. I'll post this graphic, so if you saw any police activity in your neighborhood, you'll see what was going on. Currently, a handful of Edison outages. A lot of the power is actually already being restored. Outage over in Lake Gregory is already supposed to be returned. An outage, the largest of the outages over here in Arrowhead Villas, is also scheduled to be turned back on any minute. If you are in other areas, you can expect your power to be restored somewhere between 3 and 4:30. Lastly, our COVID-19 updates. We did have some changes as far as some good news and some bad news as far as where we look, where we stand on the state's 4-tier risk assessment or risk system. This is just primarily a guideline or an idea of where your community stands compared to others. This actually doesn't change anything on the mountain itself, but you can see that places like Arrow Bear and Blue Jay and Cedar Glen, Crestline, Fawn Skin, Green Valley Lake, and Twin Peaks are all under minimal risk, whereas Angeles Oaks, Forest Falls, and Rim Forest are at the highest purple or widespread risk, and the rest of the communities are somewhere in between. So that just shows you how much work still needs to be done. We did have 4 cases reported since yesterday, and 1 new death reported yesterday, or since yesterday. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or today, but in the past 48 hours. That gives us community or mountain-wide a rate of 4.0, so that's 2 cases per 100,000, or 4.0, which puts us in the substantial risk. The Bear Valley community is under substantial risk. The Rim community is under moderate risk, and the daily numbers for comparison were almost the same as the rest of the county. They're just 1 point below us. 3.9 puts them in the orange. 5.1, the rest of the state, not looking too bad. The rest of the country has some work to do. That's a little high, especially for numbers that were reported. These are most of these are Sunday's numbers. The county number is from today, but the state, nation, and country numbers are from Sunday, and Sunday is usually a slow day. So need to see some work improvements done in the rest of the country so we can put an end to this. As a reminder, follow your precautions, get vaccinated if you feel so inclined. I think most everybody will be eligible for vaccinations here in the next 4 weeks or so. So keep eye open on local media and for those invitations or announcements of when vaccinations will be going on in your neighborhood. Again, this is Scott from Scott Shot Media and the Mountain Dispatch. If you'd like to receive a daily email of all of our updates, you can go to mountain-dispatch.com and you can sign up to receive an email. We'll have all of our late breaking news posted there, as well as articles related to public health and safety. You can always email me, text me if you have any comments or questions. Follow along on Facebook. Our most popular page is What is Happening on the Mountain. And for late breaking news, we will do updates on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. You can follow us at Scott Shot Media. Have a wonderful day.